prodigal daughter returns.
Daddy,
It's good having you back.
promise me you're not here to sow discord in the fields of my peace. Nice to see you too, Mama.
While OWN is the Oprah Winfrey Network in name, it really has been Tyler Perry's in terms of programming, as the actor and producer has delivered one hit after another for the 5-year-old net with the likes of The Haves and the Have-Nots and If Loving You Is Wrong. Well, with the debut of megachurch family drama Greenleaf on June 21st, Oprah, as an actor and EP, is trying to take her namesake back. And she's partially doing it by returning to a regular series role for the first time in 20 years. Fortunately, besides the billionaire herself, who is great as the bar-owning and drink-pouring estranged investigating and instigating Aunt Mavis, seemingly channeling a lot of her esteemed pal Maya Angelou, I might add, the results of the Craig Wright-created 13-episode first season are, well, like a folk mass, a bit mixed.
You are on a path to be my equal.
You're gonna ask her to take my place?
The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
Dipped down and dripping, to quote Keith David's powerful and patriarchal Bishop James Greenleaf of Memphis's fictional Cavalry Fellowship World Ministries, the series' cup is almost overflowing with a lot of outreach, family secrets, hushed tones, gospel quoting, sex and sin-filled hearts, sibling rivalries, disgraced cop, relocation issues, philosophical points of view on faith, preaching and sideways glances all over the pews. Set around the return to the faith and family fold of prodigal daughter, former preaching sensation and now journalist Grace, played by night shift alum Merle Dandridge, after the suicide of her sister, Greenleaf sets itself up with a lot of stories to tell. Too many stories, actually. And therefore, it loses its way repeatedly in its pacing. Too serious to be a soap and too often arched to be a straight drama, Greenleaf, despite what you might have heard, takes on the role of the church and the faith in the African American community, not to attack, but to assess. To ask what does it mean and how does it work questions within the framework of a show.
I will not have people going through our lives with a fine-tooth comb. We both know that won't be good.
With a roaring David, an underused Lynn Whitfield as the stern matriarch, Gregory Allen Williams as the under suspicion Uncle Mac, plus Falling Skies Desiree Ross as Grace's teenage daughter, Greenleaf has a lot to work with. If only, from the 3 episodes that I've seen, it would give itself its time to get there. Additionally, and I'm being honest, the show could ease into a better rhythm down the line. I have to say something I never thought I'd say. But another hitch with this show is there's just not enough Oprah. As she is in so many ways on so many levels in America today, the former talk show host is the compass of Greenleaf, and one distinctly missed when not around to guide or manipulate Grace depending on your POV. With all that she has going, and maybe her weaving in and out, sliding folders across the bar Greenleaf role, is why Oprah never did make it onto season 2 of Empire, as co-creator Lee Daniels had publicly hoped. Now that was always a shame for the Fox hip-hop blockbuster, and an amen for Greenleaf. And I'm saying, can we have another Oprah? Because that's how you own. I'm Dominic Patton for Deadline Hollywood.